My contact experience last Friday was unexpected. I would never have expected to meet another ET. Lumo of the Yahyel appeared to me during the guided meditation in typical contact experience fashion. A movie was playing in the contact experience within my mind in the moment, fed by my linguistic vocabulary and my abstract knowledge in the moment, but was not created by me. What Lumo said was important. He or she asked of us to be free, not merely independent, but also to free ourselves from our internal shackles. We cannot be truly free if we are not free inside of us. My earlier experience from watching Dances with Wolves again recently shows that we are all going through this phase of purging our negative belief systems. After watching Dances with Wolves again, I could truly experience and grok the unconditioned behavior of the Lakota people in North America. They were one with themselves and living in harmony with the land, guided only by natural law. In time, they would get a glimpse and a sense of universal law if they weren't hunted and killed by white settlers. Lumo reminded everybody in the contact group that we are all conditioned and that we need to purge our conditioning and our negative belief systems. This is a complex process involving all parts of us, and it cannot be accomplished in a short time. Just like we endured a whole life of indoctrination and conditioning, it takes a long time as well to purge these false beliefs. This process is fortunately accelerated through the emergence of unconditional love within us. You might have heard the saying, "Love conquers all." Thankfully, I can confirm through experience that it is true, and we are all invited to viscerally experience this saying. I am tired of my inner struggles. I am tired of experiencing wars. I am tired of the existence of corrupt politicians. I am tired of running endlessly on a treadmill that my own existence has been degraded to on this polarized prison planet. I am tired of other people wanting something from myself, whatever that may be. I am tired of paying for everything in life. And I'm tired of economists using the term cost of life as easily as they were talking about the weather. But most of all, I am tired of not being free constantly. I am tired of not being happy constantly. I am tired of having to constantly fight my current negative state of being like walking underwater. I am tired of feeling like an insect enclosed in amber, feeling the shackles of my consciousness inside me, forcing me into a process of recognizing them and getting rid of them like an escaped convict. I am tired of experiencing true freedom only within deep meditation. Enough with all of that. I'm getting there slowly but steadily. Earlier today, I looked up to the sky. It was blue and cloudless. It filled me with a peculiar kind of joy. I felt it in my bones as a visceral confirmation that I am getting there. I felt all this during the aftermath of Russia testing Poland's air defenses and after Israel attacking Qatar. And I felt also that we can overcome war by being the best version of ourselves, for ourselves and not for others. Loving, happy, and joyful, like nothing can stop us. Ultimately, we will have defeated ourselves, our worst enemy, something that all spiritual masters have achieved. This is the conditioning that I am struggling with. Hopefully, Lumo will guide us further when we experience his or her presence again. That's right, I still don't know. If Lumo is male or female, I sensed strong and confident masculine energy, but uniquely tempered by an equally strong feminine energy. This was my experience from sensing their consciousness. It is unrelated to the body that Lumo has and is more descriptive of their consciousness. During this contact experience, we were asked to mingle with other ET beings on the recreational space station. We were asked as homework to imagine and become aware of how it is to walk among ET beings. We are used to walk around with other humans and, to a degree, with other animals from Earth. But how would we feel if we were walking down the street with a being from Yahyel or Sirius or the Pleiades? Would we embrace this feeling, knowing in our hearts that we are walking with beings who love us unconditionally? Or would we feel more afraid than we ever were in our life? Let us ask ourselves this simple question. Can we honestly say that we love walking with ET beings? Can we embrace with unconditional love a being that was not born on Earth? This is why Lumo pushed us last Friday to imagine mingling among ET beings on our own, not with other humans, but alone among ET beings. This is something that we must achieve on our own. Imagining being with other humans among ET beings will not yield the desired experience. The less conditioned we are and the more sovereign beings we become, the easier it is to mingle with ET beings. Imagining ourselves being together with ET beings on our own and without other humans will push our consciousness to expand, forcing us to recognize any fears that might be present and to face them. This is the energy of contact which our ET friends recognize. They know if we are ready for contact and will respond to it. Contrary to what most people believe, contact with ET beings happens inside of us. It is inner contact. Arrival is next. The more humans know deep in their hearts that ET beings exist, and that they are not the result of conspiracy theories, the faster these beings will arrive. Perhaps it becomes clearer now why we must become used to contact energy. ET beings respond to contact energy. When we are feeling pristine and vulnerable, open to contact, open to new experiences without conditioning, ego, and judgment, then we are ready for contact. Imagine being in an aggressive state of being. Would you be genuinely open to contact? Would you feel being equal to other ET beings? Or would you harbor consciously or subconsciously an element of separation or defensiveness? This element acts as a distraction, keeping us from becoming as open as it is necessary for contact. ET beings will simply not respond to this frequency as it is not coherent and pristine. Cultivating this feeling of vulnerability, openness, and unconditional love is therefore the only way to accelerate inner contact and thereby physical contact. Let's begin, if we haven't yet, and keep at it, if we have already begun. Let's get used to walking among ET beings, freely, joyfully, and lovingly. Contrary to Hollywood movie themes, the universe is not filled with war, conflict, and strife. Let's not project our own human conditioning onto beings from deep space. It's better to fix ourselves instead.